Alright. Hey guys, Grumpy here. So we'll get started in a minute. I'm just making sure all the audio sounds good and the gameplay is working. This is my first time streaming on YouTube. I've streamed on Twitch in the past and I've streamed on Discord. Just making sure everything works. Okay, last thing I need to do. Alright, last thing I need to do is log in on YouTube so I can chat with you guys. Or I guess I could just talk. If there's anything I need to say, then, or I need to link, I'll add it in the chat manually. Okay, so the purpose of the stream is to rebuild the fleet. I did upload Unfit to Fight, which was supposed to be an intermediate episode between episodes 2 and 3. But the whole purpose of uploading the episode was defeated because the fight where we lost half of our fleet didn't get recorded. But basically, I fought a Grendel and an Eagle, and then a few frigates. We killed the frigates. I think we killed the Eagle, but ultimately, no. The Eagle and the Grendel were left after we killed the frigates. And because I lost my hammerhead so early, and I took so much hull damage, there was no way I could finish the fight, so I had to issue a retreat and then spend a story point to save the remainder of our ships. So, episode 3 was supposed to come out. We secured the logistics half of our fleet. Now we need to rebuild the combat half, which is thankfully kind of easier to do of the two, because this is luck-based. You have to find these ships, whereas we already are kind of friendly with the Persians, so we can just go to their military worlds and purchase new ships. So we have 169,000 credits. That's about 3 destroyers. The plan is, we have a few plans. Upgrade this Colossus to an Atlas. Get enough combat ships for all of our officers. So we have 6 idle, so we need 6 combat ships. Get reputation to favorable with the Persians, and then there was a 4th objective from the post that I don't remember. Let me see. Oh, make sure we have enough credits to purchase a cruiser. So those are the objectives of the stream. Really the most important thing is just making sure we're combat ready, so getting 6 combat ships and grinding the reputations for the Persians. So we're in Tribeca, Magic. Gonna head north to Westernese. Westernese is gonna be our best bet. 3 Persian stations. We should be able to find some combat ship there. Hello, Jacob. You notice a lot of Phaetons out there? Yes. Phaetons are my preferred fuel ship. I don't think you really need a Prometheus. That's just carrying around too much freighter. 2 Phaetons is usually more than enough fuel. I mean, I won't say that. Sometimes I tend to use less freighters than most, or less capital ships than most people, so I never need Prometheus. But I guess if you're going capital heavy, then it would make sense. If we would have stayed out there, we could have just took this bounty. We'll keep this bounty in mind. I think that's not too bad. We definitely can't take it right now. Not with one hammerhead, one shepherd. No, thank you. Oh, we have recreational drugs. Whoops. All right. Well, that's not a good way to start the episode. But the alternative was fly all the way back to Tribeca to dump those. You didn't see anything. Alright. I would like the hammerhead for sure. It's a little dinged up. Let's see what the black market has to offer. We have a Venture. That's a low tech ship. I always thought the Venture was a midline. I don't know. We have two hammerheads here. I think we're gonna pick up the hammerheads. Be an abandoned ship in the glacier system near the moon. Aren't they worth it? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I haven't done the tutorial in so long. Yeah, those could definitely be worth it. I know there's a hammerhead out there in that lot. I think you can also get an apogee. Alright, I'm gonna pick up a hammerhead. I'm gonna pick up two hammerheads. And then let's go ahead and refit these. Auto fit. Oh, that's horrible. So we won't be able to use those quite yet. And I think we'll skip the vigilance. Without the Dragonfire, the vigilance is a lot worse. So I don't want to reintroduce it to the fleet. Pick up some crew. Hello, Kawhi. Have you done any of the new content from the last patch? No, I haven't done any of the new content. I've kind of been away from Star Sector for a while. It does seem interesting, though. I do need to get to... Oh, there are Dragonfires here. Okay, so maybe we will get the Vigilance. I know they added a lot of, like, different quests. Pick up expanded mags. Pick up survey equipment. Okay, so then we will buy the two vigilances. And we'll give them Dragonfire torpedoes. Expanded missile racks. And I guess we'll do heavy autocannons. But we'll upgrade those to hypervelocity drivers in a little bit. Missile racks. Next patch is also going to be massive considering how many blog posts were released. Tons of quality of life. I heard they were Alex was redesigning the simulation to make it like more involved. I'm gonna do something a little wacky. I'm gonna give my vigilance and safety overrides. Just so that they can keep up with my hammerheads. These look hideous. Ew. But that takes care of the combat ships. These aren't the best combat ships, obviously. Oh wait, no, never mind. We need 2 more combat ships. So let's go to a different market. Okay. That sounds good. Let's get inspected. Actually, let's stop by Alta real quick. I don't know if it's because you commission with the Persians, you get better officers, or you get officers with missile specialization, but that's the only kind of officer I've seen so far. Need better missiles. Nope. Let's head over to Sydney. We need supply. Alright, we'll buy some supply over there. It's a mauler. But I think we need to buy supply. Yeah, we need some more supply. The issue is a lot of our ships now have officers, so I believe they're gaining CR. Yes. So you have to repair. Alright. Have I tried a full carrier run? No, I haven't, but I want to. I think we scuttle the fleet. I think we sell off the Shepherd. We don't need it anymore because we have the salvage gantries. So we're gonna go. Oh wow, 1,200 credits isn't a lot, but that's more supply. What day is it? December 16th. Alright, we'll go to YMA, go on a budget run. Are we still hostile with the hedge? No, we're hostile with the Luddic Church. So if we find a supply carrying transport with the Luddic Church, we'll attack it. Otherwise, we're gonna go to YMA, drop off a bunch of ships, and then see if we can do some light bounties in the immediate area. Actually, what bounties do we have around here? We have pirate activity in Asconia. We could probably make some money if we fight near Umbra. What else we got? 52K. I'm upset with myself because normally I like to make the system small. and I forgot. So now we have bounties that are like 30 light years away. They've been playing some time now, but with mods. Is this completely vanilla? Yes, this is completely vanilla. I mostly play vanilla. I don't like mods. I think the game is pretty well balanced as is. Uh, mm. If I had a Mayasura, drop off like half our ships and then reevaluate. See, the issue is we don't have enough credits. Uh, I don't want to mothball them. Let me see. No, it's still gonna eat through our. Mm. We're consuming 4.5 a day. Okay, so that'll drop down. Okay, so our new normal is 2.1, which means we'll need to resupply in about 30 days. Um, the month will tick over, but because we have all these officers, I'm not sure how much our stipend will be, like how helpful it'll be. Stipend from the Galatian Academy is 15. 13K. Hmm. See something. What is my favorite capital ship and why is it not the Invictus? My favorite capital ship is actually the Onslaught, just because it's such a good ship. How did I lose my Persian commission? Huh. Well, we no longer have to worry about our finances. We just got a 45K sign up bonus. Well, we'll get the bonus. Huh. I wonder how long that's been gone. Alright, well, that's good. We don't have to worry about supplies now. We should get 60K. Our officers cost 11, so we should end. Or we should start next month with like roughly 45K, something like that. That's too far. That's close, but I don't think we can take that. And that one's way too far. I'll do it because I want to make her a contact, but that is really far away, ma'am. Alright. Not happy about that. Good news is it's a very easy fight, so we should be able to get it done with like 2 hammerheads. Actually, I meant to go to YMA. Onslaught is just really good. It's a really good ship. Alright. For that bounty, we'll put you up. I'll give you 2 light dual machine guns. I mean, we. Actually, I'm gonna do this instead. I'll give you gazers. It's not the best, but yeah. Alright, now we're gonna do the tried and true method of waiting until the month ticks over and collecting our commission. That's peak star sector. Sure. We can help fight that. Yeah, we can help fight that. Yeah, this should be fine. We'll just tell everyone to follow me, and then we should be able to just run straight into the middle here. The Paragon is also a really good capital ship. If you haven't tried Forlorn Hope, I would recommend it. It's a very challenging mission. Not the hardest though. I think there's one more, but I can't remember the name of it. Okay, so a lot of you guys probably saw the ship showcase on the Vigilance. You need officers for Wolfpack Tactics to work, but if you have Wolfpack Tactics and then an officer with target analysis using Dragonfires, it does this. I thought it would one-shot it, but anyway, that's a cruiser. And the Dragonfire, I think, has, what, 6? How many rounds does the Dragonfire medium have? Anybody know? But anyway, they get 3 times as many as it normally comes with, thanks to missile specialization and expanded missile Rex. Comes with 4. I can check right after. Yeah, I know. Yeah, the Dragonfire has very few missiles, but basically the point of the video was supposed to be you can bring a ton of vigilances, but the way Wolfpack Tactics works is you need officers to get the bonus. Otherwise, it just does the normal amount of damage. Oh, I think it's gonna get away. Alright, we'll just claim victory. We want this assault. We want the assault chain guns from these 2 ships, so we're gonna recover them and then take the assault chain guns off. We're not gonna use these ships because hounds are low tech. Alright. Sweet. And then we want to scuttle these. And the reason we do it that way is because you're not guaranteed to get the weapons off of those ships. It's very likely, but it's not 100%. We'll go ahead and fight this battle too. We'll take commanded action, that's fine. Just bring our vigilances. Gorgons are better? Yeah, Gorgons are really good against killing other frigates. The problem is your vigilances really like to save their Dragonfires for capitals, which is good. Capitals and cruisers. But sometimes if you're going against smaller ships like this, where like one Dragonfire would easily kill this Cerberus, they don't want to use it. I believe if they're reckless, they'll use their weapons regardless. But on aggressive, they kind of wait. It's so much damage. Same thing here. I would like those Reapers, but I'm not going to spend a story point on the Enforcer, so we're just going to roll to see if we get the Reapers. Nope. We get Vulcans, which is fine. Alright. So let's head back to the station and upgrade. Our heavy machine guns over to assault chain guns. Thank you, hounds. I appreciate that. We'll keep you with gazers. I'd rather these be sabos, but I mean, like, we don't really have a choice right now. And then you guys get your heavy machine guns back. But ultimately, I want these to be, what are they called? Hypervelocity drivers. Do not know the weapons you get after fight. Yeah, they're based on RNG. Alright. Oh yeah, we do have our kite still. I forgot about that. Alright, let's drop all this off. So thanks to those fights, we have enough supply to repair all of our ships, I believe. We need to go purchase fuel. We need to see why we didn't get paid our Persan commission. Oh, we did get paid. I thought they said they were going to pay me like 45K. Oh, whatever. Well, we'll pick up some fuel. And pick up some more supply. Harpoons. I don't think we need harpoons. Yeah, we can take some. Oh, and that's everything we have. Okay. That sucks. I replace your gazers with harpoons. That's too funny. I can't even hire them, but they also have missile specialization. Alright. Intel, let's check that bounty. We can get to the bounty, but we wouldn't be able to come back. Hey, no, that's not the mission that we accepted, right? Yeah. That's way far out. Alright, we need fuel. About all the fuel that we can get. Something about Nachiketa. You can get cheap fuel over there. And then we'll go do our bounty. Well, it won't matter because we don't have the credits to do that. Huh. I am too poor to leave the core worlds. I haven't been in this situation in a long time. I didn't do the Luddic Church questline? No, I have not. Oh, let me think. I am too poor to leave. There's pirate activity over Zagon. We'll farm that for a few thousand credits, see if that gets us enough fuel. I don't see any pirates. It's not a pirate fleet, and that is large. You would be an easy fight, but I would basically have to go out there with just a hammerhead and a vigilance. Alright. I was hoping to see like actual pirates in hyperspace, but I don't see any. So we're gonna swing about Mysore, drop off all of our ships, including our freighters, and just go do that real quick. Oh, you're nearby. I want to be able to fight you with just a hammerhead and a vigilance, though. Okay. All right, it is an enforcer, a handful of kites, and then a hound. We don't need dragon fires on our vigilance. We can probably kill all of these. Actually, oh, I don't have any weapons to swap over. Let's stop by Marriott to see if there's weapons available. Nope. There is some fuel that we can purchase, but not much. Our transponder. Nothing on the open market. You want me to move drugs for a pirate? I can't do that. Alright, let's go do a bounty. It's the closest bounty. It has a decent payout. The fight's not too hard. With 51,000 credits, we'll be in a better place. Plus, a month should tick over between going there and back. So we can probably get back on our fleet and actually sustain ourselves. You're located near yellow primary star, so it could be either one of these stars. Let's see if it's this one. Alright, and away we go. Let me just make sure. Yes, I have 2 assault chain guns. Let me make sure the assault chain guns are on the same channel. They are. All right. I'd want to explore that, but I also don't want to burn the fuel unnecessarily. Near a Terran world? That looks like a Terran world. Two Terran worlds. Interesting. We're being followed? Okay, I was gonna be very surprised if it wasn't one of these worlds. All right, so like I talked about, handful of kites, a hound should be no problem, and then the enforcer. This is the goofiest enforcer I've ever seen. So this should all be pretty simple. We are going to destroy the frigates and then dogpile the enforcer at the end. Should be fine. Let's tell you stick by my side. Hey, Mr. G. All right, and I think there's still one more kite out there, but if not, We should be able to kill this pretty easily. It's so good. It's so good. Good job. I don't even think you have target analysis. Maybe you do. Very easy fight. Consider ship recovery. Nothing interesting. Do the wreckage. You get a hammerhead. Nice. Oh, cool. We gain reputation with the Persians because that was a pirate. Nice. Now, I don't think we can perform a survey. Take the core. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think we have enough crew to do a survey, but that was really nice. So we have enough credits, and we should be able to get back to the core worlds. For my curiosity, the Dragonfire comes with 2 ammunition. So between missile specialization and expanded missile racks, you get 6 shots. All right, let's pick up our ships, buy some fuel, and okay. Yep. That's what we saw earlier. Okay. Cool that I'm streaming. Thank you. I haven't streamed in a long time. Long-time viewers, I used to stream on Twitch. So some of you may know me from there. There we go. Alright, we are no longer poor. We can buy fuel on the open market now. Alright. Do vanilla bounties? No, they don't. There's one that does at the end of the game, but normally they don't tell you to do that. Alright. So we now have fuel, which is good. We can leave the system. We can assign our idle officers. We have so many officers. Actually, I think that's fine. All right. Turn on our transponder, repair, buy more fuel. No, actually, we'll head over to Port Say and we'll buy Port Say's fuel. So actually, we'll turn our transponder off so we don't gain a penalty with the Persians for trading on the black market. Take another Dragonfire. Sure, we'll need it. And let's head over to Port Say. And we'll buzz by Los Atroclus so we can fight a pirate or two to get reputation. Oh, looks like Tritax's already on it. Man, I haven't been in Mysora since Silent Nights. I spent so many months or so many years in this cycles in this system. No, I would not like to establish a colony here. Farming up phase ships. Ooh, you have really nice. Ooh, you have really, really nice weapons. I can't use these yet, but these are some things that I'm very interested in. Let's buy more fuel. Buy some supply. I'll purchase them because I know I'll need them later. Same heavy blaster. I don't know if I'll need these. Yeah. Kind of expensive, but definitely worth it. Just curious, do you have any midline ships? No, you don't. Okay. I really like that they changed how you find ships in that they when you go to the faction station, you're more likely to get those faction weapons and ships. So from Tritech, you're likely to get laser weapons and high tech. From Hedge, you get low tech but really good ballistics. Persians, you get good carriers as well as missiles. So it just makes like finding what you need a lot easier. All right, we can drop off some of our ships so that we can make that trip, and then we will go over there. So we'll make a slight detour to YMA. Recreational drugs, food, organics. All right, so same thing. We're gonna drop off a lot of our ships and just go do that bounty with a very small contingent. I think we're just gonna run it back. Actually, we don't even need that many. Until. Okay, so we need the Phaeton so we can carry enough fuel to get there and back. But it's the same kind of fight. Enforcer, 2 kites, and then 2 hounds. So let's go ahead and pick up our Phaeton. Grab our fuel, and we'll head out. I don't think there's anything that we want to change now. Okay. It just says you're located near that star. I would love to do this bounty on the way back, but that's going to require more ships. So we'll go do that one. We'll just do that bounty, get that payout, and then come back. We might stop by this black hole on the way back to see if there's a research station in there. We won't explore that research station yet. We want the salvage grantees with us when we do that, but we would like to see if one is in there or not. Nice. So if you ever start getting blown off course in a hyperstorm, you can use emergency burn to correct yourself. You will take the cumulative damage of flying through storms, but you won't be like flung somewhere where you don't want to be. Also, I just realized I don't have hyper, or I don't have that on. Oh, you're Luddic Church. Or Luddic Path. I didn't realize that. I thought you guys were pirates. So something to be aware of is Luddic Path ships come with safety overrides built in, so they're very fast and they are very aggressive. That does make this fight slightly more challenging, but as long as we pay attention to the hounds, we should be okay. We don't want the hounds to surround the vigilance. Do you have accelerated ammo feed? What's your special? You have flare launchers. Okay. I thought the hounds had accelerated ammo feed, but they just have flare, so that's not too bad. And you have maneuvering jets. Okay. So move into engager. If I was a smart guy, I would have put missiles on the or ballistics on the Phaeton and use it as bait. But I didn't think of that. I don't want to give this hound access to my engines. There we go. I don't want to give it access to my engines because it'll very quickly strip away what little armor there is back there, which will lead to chain flameouts. Alright, that stuns the Enforcer for a little bit. Alright. I'm pretty sure that kite is going to leave the fight, so now it's just us versus the Enforcer. I don't have any more sabos, but we should still be fine. Nice. I wanted to aim for the spot where the Dragonfire is going to detonate so that the Dragonfire would destroy the hull. Who would target the hull and not the armor of the Enforcer. Nice little combo there. We'll let them go. No need to chase them down. There's nothing here for us to recover. We could recover that kite, but I'm not going to lug a kite back with us. Some weapons, some supply, and some fuel. Good job. Nice. And we do get a decent payout. Is there anything interesting about this blue giant? Just curious. No, it doesn't look like it. Alright, let's head back home. Plan on doing the usurper's quest for the free executor. Oh yeah, that's you start that in Esconia, right? Like near Kruer. I forgot about that. Head back to Wyoming. Actually, we'll stop by this black hole on the way there. Oh, great. The Persians and the Tritech aren't getting along. Usually they do. I don't know. Mud Skipper. Not even worth the fuel to fly over there. Okay, so I'm just gonna do some quick exploration to see if there's a research station here. Sometimes they're by the black hole, sometimes they're near a planet. If you ever fall into a black hole, if you have transverse jump, you can jump out of the black hole. You can try to emergency burn out of the center, but sometimes it can be difficult. I would wait until you have transverse jump to explore black hole systems if you're newer to the game and afraid you're gonna fly into it. It's funny to lure bounties in there. Alright, we're hostile to Tritech, which is kind of good because now we can attack them with impunity while the hostilities continue. There tend to be really good shipments heading to Port Say that you can ambush. So we'll see if we can jump on that. A lot of bounties just popped up. Let me look at those. That's not bad. That is bad. We, if we had a better fleet, we could probably take on that bounty. That's actually pretty good, 210. That's actually not bad at all. And you're 50K? Oh, I wish we saw that on the way back. I would have definitely did that. Oh well. As far as relationships go, we're welcoming now with the Persians. Okay. Okay, so the plan is still the same. We need to get more ships for our officers, and we also need to upgrade our last hammerhead so it doesn't look as goofy. Sure. So we'll check out some military worlds. Sended shields, sure. Oh, ooh. You don't want to trade openly on the black market. Even if you don't get inspected, you'll still get a reputation penalty with the faction. This is obviously you're evading taxes, which they frown upon. Shoot. I didn't know the mule was low tech. I would have loved the mule. We'll take a Sunder though, absolutely. And we'll take another Vigilance. Actually, I think no, I think we'll take a third. No. We'll save our credits. We'll go ahead and outfit that Sunder. We'll probably pilot the Sunder ourselves. And we'll take our high-ranking officer and put them in the Hammerhead. You have target analysis. And then you all just have missile spec. Alright, we'll put you in the Hammerhead, and then we'll put you in the Vigilance. Alright, and then on the open markets, you don't have anything good. Okay, so let's go over to a military worlds. Now that we're welcoming, we should have access to better ships. Also, did we get a contact? We can develop contact with a pirate. Absolutely not. Blackatil. And then Madeira. Those are the only military worlds. Oh no, there's Kazaron, of course, yeah. Alright, let's head over to Kazaron. And then again, we want to keep a lookout for Tritac. Tritac supply ships that we can ambush. Like, this would be nice to fight. So we can get that Atlas. But we'll continue on. Like, we want a little bit more out of it than just one Atlas. Oh, Kazaron's up here. Oh. Oops. Make sure you have your transponder on if you jump into a civilized world. Hey, Hogman Dryfield. Hell yeah. We can upgrade our freighters now. We'll go ahead and buy the assault chain guns because I know we'll need them later. We'll buy a few harpoons. Same thing. Typhoon Reaper launcher. We'll buy the cyclones. Buy the fuel while we're here. And solar shielding we'll want. There might be some trickery later that we can do with that. I think that's good. We'll put an auto pulse laser in the center. I left my energy weapons back home. Shoot. Oh. Well, expanded mags. Integrated targeting unit would be fine. Oh. Interesting. Escort package is new. I've never used it before, but it seems kind of busted. Increases the ship's maneuverability top speed by 10%. Increases the ballistic and energy weapon range by 20%. These bonuses are doubled for destroyers when nearby friendly is a capital ship. That's insane. Destroyers reduce the amount of damage taken by shields by 10%. No added effect for cruisers. That's insane. You need to get a capital ship as soon as possible. This is a very goofy build for right now, but we'll fix it later. Don't pay attention to that. Okay. Sure. That's hilarious. Okay. So apparently every officer in the game just starts with missile specialization. Alright, so we have access to Gorgons. Phase Lances. We could do dual Phase Lances for the Sunder. That wouldn't be too bad. I don't think that's the way we want to build it, though. We'll pick up these saddles for sure. Take these off. IR Auto Lance. Has anyone used this? Fragmentation weapons I know are really bad. But the idea would be high energy focus, strip the opponent's shield and armor with the auto pulse laser, and then kill it with IR Auto Lance, which would be boosted from high energy focus. It also has charges, so it would benefit from expanded mags. I could try it. Let me try it. Normally I'm against fragmentation damage. The range is 1,000. The range is 1,000? Okay. Normally I'm against fragmentation damage, but let's see how this feels. Confirm, run a sim. We need Savos. Alright, let's try this again. I don't know how I feel about that. We'll try it for now. I don't know if I'm too convinced about that though. But the reason we came here is to look at the ships. So, what ships do you have available? A Gemini, a Hammerhead, a Valkyrie, a Wayfarer, and a Vigilance. Okay, so we do need to get up to friendly. And then on black market, you have a Drover, but we can't afford it. I would love to add a Drover to the fleet. All right, let's. All right, well. Let's go fight some pirates, and then once the month ticks over, we will go purchase that drover off the black market. All right, let's try this out. I think I want them on auto fire. So you can press X to stop firing your weapons if you're in a situation like this where you need to dump flux. I don't know if I'm convinced with the IR Auto Lancer. was okay. If you guys attack the base, then I'll join the fight, but I don't want to lead it. Okay. Actually, do you have what it takes to kill this base? It's level 1. Your champion has dragon fires and a lot of point defense. Your eagles have some maulers. Nah, there's no reason to be here. They'll probably win that engagement. I just don't know what the payout would be. We don't have any Reapers. If we had Reapers, then I'd join this fight. The Dragonfires would probably get swat down by the point defense of the orbital station, so fortunately we just gotta let it go. We'll take this fight though. There we go. I need to get my sabos synced so that they fire at the same time. Okay, against unshielded targets, it's good, but I mean, like, that doesn't mean anything. Anything is good against unshielded targets, you know? Might as well dump flux. That is something that I didn't consider. The IR auto lances would be really good at killing fighters. It's like really good point defense. That's interesting. Alright. Oh shit. Oh, we want these linked. Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know if I'd use it long term. I definitely want to change those out for like ion pulsers. There could be something there with like a long range build. I'll consider them in the future. Okay, so with the commission payout, we should be able to afford that drover now. There it is. We do have to buy it on the black market, which is going to piss off the Persians, but that's going to be a really nice upgrade and a good transition for the fleet. So now we have carrier capabilities as well. So let's include that. And then outfitting this is super simple. You just want to stack it either full of harpoons or gorgons, whatever you have available to you, and just let it sit in the back line. As far as fighters go, it's kind of up to you what you want to choose. Longbows are really good. Daggers are probably the best you could put in here. For right now, our broadswords are also really good, so we'll go for broadswords. And then we'll give it some point defense. Expanded missile racks, of course. And then an officer. There you go. Pylon be better. I don't like pylons. We'll give it ECCM package. Pylons don't do a lot of damage compared to other missiles. And weapon range. Whatever. We'll give it. Oh, actually, do I have extended shields? I do have extended shields. We'll give it extended shields, and then we'll just give it more capacity. So that'll be the ship for right now. Oh yeah, we need crew. Since they're already going to be upset with us, we're going to buy the crew off the black market. Sort. And then anything else that we need while we're here? Take that. We'll take integrated point defense AI and learn it. And then we'll take shield shunt, not because we want shield shunt, but because we want to get it out of the pool of possible hull mods that appear. We're already going to get stopped again, like I talked about, so we'll just continue to trade on the black market, and we'll just take that penalty. Okay. A few flux years, 70 years, 150 Marines, Captain Star Works. We don't have any Marines, and I don't have enough money to afford Marines. Nope. Okay, cool. So we upgraded the fleet. We still need 2 more combat vessels. Those will probably just be destroyers, or frigates. We need to grind reputation, and then we need to make sure we have at least like 200k to buy a cruiser, and then I think that should be enough. That'd be enough to conclude the stream. Jeez. We could go fight that bounty. That is an option. 25 days. You're 18 days away. We could make that. I want to do this one because I want the Gorgon or the Griffin, and I want the champion. I'm pretty sure we'd get shredded if we fought that. All right, you have 85 days. So what we'll do is we'll go see if we can burn to get to Amra, do this one for 50k, and then go do this bounty for 87. This bounty looks a lot harder than it is. It just really depends on what fighters these Colossus have. And the way you win this fight is you just destroy the Colossus as quickly as possible, which our Dragonfires should be able to get that done. If not, we have 3 Hammerheads. They should be able to flank around and detonate those. Ooh, one last thing I want to do is I don't need to do this. What I was gonna do is I was gonna add safety overrides to the Sunder, but we'll be disciplined and we'll just keep it as is. Yeah. You don't have, yeah, we already did that. Okay. We'll stay disciplined and we'll just use the Sunder responsibly. All right. I'd be giving up range on the auto pulse as well as the IR auto lance. Near volcanic worlds, near dwarf primary star. All right, we'll shoot for this one. Oh, come on. Near volcanic worlds. I don't see any planets in this system, so I'm gonna assume that that's not the right one, and I'm gonna head over here. You can tell if there's planets because there'll be these gravity wells, so those represent planets, or there'll be a planet in the window of the jump point. Because there's no gravity wells, there's no planet in the window. I assume that that's not correct. Here at this red dwarf, there is a gravity well, so we'll drop into that. And that should be our volcanic world where our bounty is. Or barren worlds. Huh. Huh. Okay, I guess it was back there. I didn't see any planet though. Oh, dwarf. It could be this white dwarf. Okay. Right, right. I was looking at the red dwarves. Yep. There we go. Oh no, no, come here, come here. We do not have the days to play around. There we go. We'll pursue them. We'll take command of the action. And we'll deploy our frigates to the left and right to cut them off. And then use our hammerheads to charge at them from behind. I won't join this fight because I'm not fast enough. Well, I won't bring the Sunder to the fight because I'm not fast enough, but I will transfer command over into the hammerhead. And then we want to go full assault. Oh, wow. Of course, all the kites have maneuvering jets, which is great. There we go. I think this is the... No, this can't be the flagship because there would be an officer inside of it. So we may have to fight them again in order to get credit. Alright. Oh no, we did get the capital ship, or the flagship, so we should get payout for this bounty. Yes. And we'll let them go. Examine this probe. Alright, cool. And we'll get out of here. Oh, I was supposed to analyze the debris of the domain probe. That's fine. Alright, we'll stop by Samara, grab fuel, and then go do that bounty. Hey Prometheus, how's it going? Alright, let's jump in. I don't think we have hostilities with the hedge. I don't remember. Let's check real quick. No, we're favorable with the hedge. Okay, good. Sometimes the person in the hedge are not the best of friends. Stabilize shields. Yes. Yes. Okay. We're gonna turn off our... I guess it doesn't matter because we're not trading anything illicit. I just don't... I mean, reputation with the hedge doesn't really matter. But why make it worse when you don't need to, you know? Alright, so we'll sell some crap on the black market. We'll definitely want these cyberpods. We'll definitely want these maulers. These needlers can be really good. I don't have a home for them yet, but I know I want them. We definitely want those sabos to finish up our hammerheads. And then we'll take another Typhoon Reaper launcher. We'll take a welcome cannon. Confirm. Buy this. We could buy the longbow. But really we want daggers. Yeah, we'll wait until we get daggers. Okay, nice. And then as far as your fleet's concerned, you don't have anything on the black market. Alright, transponder back on. We'll buy stabilized shields. Actually, we'll buy fuel from Nakara. Well, we'd have to go up and then down. I don't think that makes sense. But then again, we'd finally be able to fill our fuel tank if we go to Nakara. So we'll go to Nakara. So with these sabos, we can finally fix our hammerheads. We'll give you the heavy maulers. Oh, no, we won't. We'll take safety overrides off and give you the heavy maulers. Actually, no. No, that's not gonna work. Alright, we'll give you heavy machine guns. Once we convert our fleet to long range, though, we'll use those heavy maulers. I'm gonna give you safety override spec. Okay. And then on your open market, you have a Tarsus. That's a low-tech ship. Okay. Alright, we'll head to Nachiketa. That's the other gas station besides Sindria. And we'll fill up there. And then we'll go do that bounty for just like 90k payout. That's interesting. It's 110. We could probably do that one. Be way fair. I don't want to fight this many pirates. Or I didn't intend to fight this many pirates. It is what it is. We will fight them. I'll transfer commando over to a hammerhead. And I'll let the AI have the Sunder to mess around with. Basically, the goal is going to be destroy as many of these frigates as possible. We'll probably huddle around our drover so that it can launch those Gorgons to assist with destroying these. I'll probably focus on the Mule or the Manticore to try to kill it. The Manticore kind of counters the Hammerhead, though. It's really good at fending off things that are nearby because of those flat cannons. Alright. Overall, we should be good. We have more officers and better quality ships. Actually, I want you to follow this. I want you to follow that. I want you to follow me. Alright, I want the hammers to go ahead and eliminate the manticore. Oh. The damage. And then we can just do full assault. Nice. So the ship recovery. Unfortunately, any ships that we want to recover are in. Oh wait, never mind. These are all low tech. Disregard. Yeah, all these are low tech. So there's no ships available for us to recover. So we'll continue back to the wreckage. That solves some of our fuel and supply issues. So thank you very much. We are welcoming with the Persan League. So I guess favorable is at 60. Yikes. Yeah, so I did a ship showcase on the Vigilance with Dragonfires. You should definitely check it out if you haven't. The only thing I will say is in order for Wolfpack Tactics to be enabled so they get the bonus damages, they have to be officered. If you just put them in, you won't get any bonus. It was a Manticore and a Mule. I'll just put all of you guys. We'll just full assault it. Also, I think I'm gonna give the Sunder to the AI. It can pilot it a little better than I can. I don't have the patience for non-safety override ships. All right, cowboy. Don't go trying to kill a mule. What are you doing? Vigilance is just trying to go solo a mule. You're good. I don't know if you're that good. The mule is a really nice ship. I can't take it because it's low tech, but if you have an option to, it's a very good early ship to take. Oh, we get a nice level up. Wolfpack Tactics. All frigates and destroyers with officers, including flagship. Escort package, super worth it. I agree with Mr. G. It is a really good hull mod. I'm gonna say bulk transport, which is boring, but we need the space. Alright, cool. Don't jump in to the sun if you can avoid it. Alright. Private Mule, yeah. Private Mule is really good. Alright, let's go over to Nachikata. Yes. So actually, we might even be able to convert over to a long range fleet. Because we have the Maulers now, right? We have 5 Maulers. We have 5 Maulers and 5 hypervelocity drivers. Yeah. Okay, this will make sense to you guys because you're watching the stream. I'll just have to explain this in post. But while these hammerheads are good as close range destroyers, they're phenomenal. You can also use them long range, but you need a heavy mauler and a hypervelocity driver as a combination. So I'll have to explain that. And the problem is I'm not recording this, so it'll be up there, but you'd have to watch however long we are into the live stream to make that connection. Longbows, piranhas, Kopesh, broadswords. Okay. We'll sell metal in the open market to try to reduce tensions, but I don't think that made a difference. Buy up the fuel. So the reason we want to go here is because fuel is dirt cheap and you can get a lot of it. Fuel is produced on this planet. It is a really nice gas station. This is a jumping off point to the eastern side of the galaxy. And then we'll go ahead and refit here. So we'll name this one SO Assault. And then we will ship this. Hypervelocity driver, heavy mauler. And we'll just go for harpoons. On the backside, you want these to be railguns. Unfortunately, we don't have railguns available to us. You can kind of get by with needlers, but you really want these to be railguns. It is what it is. Escort package won't work because we don't have a cruiser. Alright. So we can't quite make the transition yet. But I'll still save this ship design. Integrated targeting unit. And then you need your vents. And you need your capacitor. Now, normally you want your flux dissipation to be above your weapon flux. But if you run a long range fleet, your ships will be able to cycle. And that's successive. That cycling is based on the total range of your fleet and how many ships you have to cycle between. So the more ships you have, the longer your range is, the more you can have a difference between your flux dissipation and your weapon flux, because while this ship gets fluxed up, there's another ship behind it dumping flux, ready to move back to take this ship's place once it fluxes up. So I'll name this one long range. I'll just name it long range. And I'll save it for now. Once we get escort package, then we'll be able to use that one. So we'll just name that one long range, but we won't use it yet. Oh, also we'll name this one so Assault. Actually, we'll give you energy weapon mastery. And then we'll take a hammerhead for ourselves. All right, we'll finish filling up on the open market. Thankfully, the fuel is still cheap. Cool. That should sustain us. For a long time. And I think we're good here. I think we have everything that we want out of this. We can swing by Yama, see if there's anything there that's interesting, and then we'll go do that bounty. Yeah, efficiency overhaul, we'll take that. Hardened shields, we'll take that as well. We could get a Centurion. The Centurion is what I like to classify as a time waster. It occupies the enemy. Other time wasters are like your Falcons or your Eagles. They're really good at just getting the enemy's attention and then just having them chase them around the battlefield. We could get a Centurion for cheap. That'll be another combat vessel. And we'll put... Does anyone have field modulation? You have field mod. I'd really rather you be in a... I'd rather you be in a hammerhead, but you make more sense inside the Centurion, unfortunately. Oh, 100%. We'll give you systems expertise. So this will be, once we get a Griffin, this will be our Griffin pilot. Missile specialization systems expertise on a Griffin is insane. Repairs suspended on Hammerhead. Thank you. I was looking at it suspiciously. I was like, I don't know why the combat readiness is always poor on that ship. Alright. Thank you. Ooh. Railguns. You don't say. I just want this ship to be annoying. If anything. Not really useful. Vulcans. So I want it to have heavy armor. No, I guess not. I guess I want it to have safety overrides, hardened subsystems. And you will just, we'll use you as bait, I guess. We'll do one needler. And then a mortar, I guess? I don't know. Armor weapon mounts. Something like that. No, sorry. You need what is it called? Unstable injector. Hold on. These can be needlers, but these need to be light dual machine guns. No, that's fine. You need unstable injector. Yes. And then you need caps more than anything. Okay, you guys don't like us anyway, so we'll buy some supplies and we'll get out of here. Bounties. So we'll go do this bounty. Should be fine. Should be fine. We just need to sneak to the back line and destroy these colossus. And then bully the venture at the end. Notorious pirate, bring them to justice. Here, a dwarf primary star. So it's one of these two. Hopefully it's the close one. I think if it was the close one, it would say it's near a binary star. But let's see. You're located near volcanic worlds? Yeah, no. Alright, let's see what's near the sun. Domain error probe. Alright, I don't know if this is worth it, but we'll explore it. About 70 supply. Yeah, that wasn't worth it. Okay. Oh, hello. Okay. So the Colossus are pretty uniform. They're mostly carrying broadswords. The Venture has harpoons, so that could be dangerous. The Buffalo has pylons. Okay. So really, as long as our ships don't get overloaded, we should be fine. Dealing with the broadswords is gonna be annoying, but again, like I said, I'll just take. Oh, shoot. I have an officer missing. You should be in that ship instead. But as long as we don't overload, we should be fine. Because that's really all the broadswords offer is just kinetic damage. And I don't see like good high explosive follow-up besides the harpoons. Well, so moving to engage. I'm upset that we have officers in these ships. Mostly because they won't get experience for this fight. Unless... The Colossus is a cruiser, right? Would the Colossus qualify for escort package? Or does it have to be a combat ship? This is a cruiser, right? What class is this? It is a hull size is cruiser. Would this count? I think it counts. Hell yes. All right, we don't have escort package. on any of our ships, but afterwards we'll test it out to see if it counts. I'll take the hammerhead with no officer to follow me, and then I'll group pretty much everyone else up. You guys can go do your own things, and I'll tell the Centurion to hang out near the drover. You guys are all big boys. Actually, you guys are not big boys. I'll just tell you guys to stick together. You can go on search and destroy, and this ball of ships is kind of like interconnected. They'll all follow this hammerhead around. This hammerhead is on search and destroy, so it'll find targets to attack. I'll sneak around the back with my hammerhead, and we'll try to detonate those colossus. So I'll send you. Hopefully you go like kind of in this direction, and then we'll have a chance to go around the side there. But anyway, we'll do that. What's more escorty than escorting a civilian hull? It's true. So true. Alright, so we'll just punch through the side right here. Oh, oops. Oh. Ah, whatever. That's fine. It's not great, but it wastes one volley of the Venture's hammerheads, or harpoons rather. Bit of a mistake on our part. I was trying to fly backwards, but I got bumped up against the corpse of the other ship. Alright. Okay, so we got all 4 Colossus off the battlefield. We're gonna take care of the last carrier here. And now we should just do a full assault. Also, we could just do this. Nope, nope. Miss input. And then we'll go protect the drover. The Venture should get destroyed pretty soon. Venture disabled. Yeah, it has to be a capital ship. But then again, once we get an Atlas is considered a capital ship. I'd imagine escort package though needs a combat ship to be valid. Alright, let's recover the hammerhead. And we could take a Wayfarer for our troubles. So I thought the Venture was a midline ship, and I was very excited to take it. But unfortunately, it is low tech. It would have been a great upgrade to the fleet. Anyway, I'm gonna take the Wayfarer, and that'll be our last combat ship. And now we will unassign you from the Prometheus and from the Colossus, and then auto assign idle officers. Nope. Cool. And we shouldn't have the issue of officers sitting in freighters anymore. Okay. I don't know what we're gonna outfit the Wayfarer with, but we'll just kind of play it by ear. And then we'll give you harpoons. Expanded missile racks and ECCM package for the harpoons so that they reach their target. Something like that. That'll work. Alright, so we have enough credits now. We have enough combat vessels for all of our officers. What we need to do is grind reputation with the Persians up to favorable. And I believe that's our last goal. Combat ships for officers. Money for a cruiser. Reputation with the Persians. What was my fourth goal? Hosts. Combat ship for each officer. Oh, upgrade the Colossus to an Atlas. So we need to secure an Atlas somewhere. My boy's name is Astro Vor. That's psychotic. I head back to Salamanca and drop off some ships. Or not drop off ships, drop off weapons. And upgrade our Sunder to a nice safety overrides variant. Man, cool. And then take it back for ourselves, because I love the Sunder. Actually, I guess if we're transitioning over to a long range fleet, then it doesn't make sense to make a safety override Sunder. Just leave it as is. If anything, we need a Tachyon Lance here. Let's see. We'll leave these as breaches. That's fine. Change these to light dual autocannons. Yeah, I think that's a fine combination. Okay, I need to test if escort package works. So let's use you. Let's take away these capacitors real quick. All right, so escort package, run simulation, it's Colossus. Is it dynamic? Will it upgrade? Okay, so yeah, escort package, 100% telemetry quality. So if I go away from you, no connection. So it does work, okay. And then if I get back in range, yes, and it updates dynamically. So what's 1,000? Ooh. Okay. So this is 1,000 units. Basically within the same grid. Huh. Interesting. Okay, so it would work if we wanted to surround a Colossus. And then obviously if you lose a Colossus, you lose your bonus. Okay. Okay, cool. So that is an option. Definitely we want an Atlas as soon as possible. So let's see if we have an Atlas for sale at Salamanca. One second, I'll be right back. All right, what was I doing? Oh, reputation. All right, here we go. All right, we need an Atlas and we need reputation. Action. Welcoming. Oh, cooperatives. Cooperatives at 75. All right, so we won't do that. Well, what bounties are out there? We're hostile with Tritech. We could go farm. We could go farm in Mayasura. And Kulan. I I don't really plan on being. Well, I don't plan on being hostile with the core worlds, but I really don't plan on being friendly with Tritachyon. No, I guess Tritachyon has energy weapons that we'll need eventually. Let's see if we can find an atlas to ambush from Tritachyon fleets. So sometimes you can intercept them up here. This would also gain us reputation with the Persians. You have a lot of atlases. We have to fight a Mora, an Apogee, an Eagle. Nah, it's not worth it. Smugglers. You're independent or are you pirates? You are pirates. Alright, we'll go fight. Okay. Well, I was gonna fight that patrol or that convoy, but it just jumped from there to there. Alright, we'll just hang out here for a second. We don't have a reason to fight Sindria, but this would be a really good fleet to ambush. For role-playing reasons, we'll let it go by, though. There we go. We'll ambush this, though. We don't really care about the goods that we'll get from it, like food, domestic goods, luxury goods, who cares? But we definitely want a shot at securing this atlas. This fleet kind of counters ours with the omens. But I think we can pressure it down. This is a little tough. We do have one long-range ship for the Harbinger to keep it at bay. We could surprise the omens with sabos. The scarab's a little spooky. Nah, we'll let it go. On second thought, I don't think that that's the right move. Alright. The reason I'm camped here is because there's two Tritachyon worlds. So it's very likely that there will be Tritachyon shipments both there and away from these worlds. There'll also be the occasional pirate. They're dead. There'll be the occasional pirate that we can fight. Head into dawn. Okay. I could jump in the system and go fight some of the military, like patrol fleets, but we won't get any rewards from that, so it's not really worth it. So it'll just be harder fights. Is that a Phaeton? It's a Dram. I just want one tri-tac ship. There we go. Perfect. So, this is much better. The only ships are a Medusa and 3 brawlers. And it looks like that one convoy that we were going to ambush, it actually went all the way to its target and is coming back. So let's go ahead and engage here. Now, we are hostile with Tritachyon, so we won't suffer any additional penalties. It's not like we're going to go to war with them. We do want its supplies, so we do want the supplies and we want the heavy machinery. And then as far as ship holds goes, the only thing we want is the Atlas. We'd love to have that. If it gets offered to us for a story point, we will spend the story point to secure it. I usually spend a story point for my first Atlas, regardless. But in this case, we definitely want the Atlas. Let's go ahead and move into engage. Continue. I'm just going to deploy all since we're going to get supplies for this mission anyway. And full assault. And this should be a massacre. Alright, easy fights. Looks like the freighters are actually joining us on the battlefield, so we definitely want to take advantage of that. Move everybody up into position and set them on full assault. We want the Centurion to latch onto the Atlas so that it raises its shields and is a lot slower. Yeah, but it looks like they're getting away. That's fine. So we'll pursue them and we'll take control of the action. Same thing, we want to deploy our frigates to the side. Deploy our hammerheads behind and then send our hammerheads forward. And a lot of these should be unshielded, so we should be able to rip right through them. And anything that does produce a shield will be slowed down. I don't think the Gemini is a midline ship, but if it is, I'll take it. So, if any of you have watched Silent Nights, I would have given anything for these Revenants. I spent so long trying to get a Revenant, and I just never got it for the entire series. Tritachyon wouldn't produce any. I couldn't ambush anyone for them. I couldn't find the blueprints for them. Well, they were salvage only, so I wouldn't. If I found the blueprint, I still wouldn't be able to create one. But like that was the source of so much headache. Having to ferry ships back and forth, or loot back and forth like 6-7 times. Revenants are the 2 phase ships that I blew up. They're freighters, freighter phase ships. Okay, so hopefully we have an Atlas in here. We do. The Atlas is going to cost us a story point. Again, I always spend a story point on my first Atlas. I think it's worth it. You get a ton of capacity with your Atlas. And as a trophy, I'm taking this Revenant. I won't use it, but I'm definitely taking it. I'll also take the Gemini because that's another carrier. We can swap the Wayfarer for the Gemini. Okay, so we lose a little bit of reputation with Tritachyon, so right now we're at -55. Once hostilities ends, though, we should be at whatever we start at, which I think is 10 -5, so we'll be at 5 reputation. So it shouldn't be an issue. Pick through the wreckage. Thank you kindly. We take our 1,000 supplies. And we get improved relations with the Persians. Nice. Alright, let's head to YMA. We'll drop off the Colossus, so we don't need both. But that is another thing off our checklist. We will strip the Wayfarer and we'll put it away and we'll take the Gemini. The Gemini is gonna have a very simple build. Typhoon Reap. Actually, we'll give it the Dragonfire, and then we'll give it a Hyper Velocity Driver and a Heavy Mauler. And it'll just hang out near the back. ECM package to give the Dragonfire more armor, and you should be fine as is. So you and the Drover will kind of live side by side. Because it's a carrier, it has a higher crew cost, so we'll go purchase more crew. Buy the crew off the black market, of course. Yeah, sure. We'll start collecting Marines. We'll need them eventually to do some missions. Now, that's what I forgot to do. We'll go ahead and store you. Shift this. Actually, we need to do it on Salamanca. I already did a pirate let's play, but I was just thinking we could do an Atlas Mark II as our like flagship, and then escort command destroyers, escort package destroyers to surround the Atlas Mark II. That'd be interesting. All right, we want augment drive fields, probably built in, and expanded cargo holds. I think we want to build both of these in. Confirm. And then we'll take high resolution sensors as well as survey equipment. So this will allow us to see fleets further out, and then this will reduce the amount of supplies of heavy machinery that we need for surveying. So that'll be down the line, but once we go surveying, we want to get that cost as low as possible. So we're just preparing for that. And then I guess we just do caps. Cool. All right, let's go bully pirates for a little bit. To gain reputation, and then once we get up to welcoming, that should conclude the stream. We'll just take control of it. Oh, actually, a place that we can fight a bunch of pirates. Yeah. We can fight a bunch of pirates near Umbro. So actually, we're gonna jump into. Actually, we're gonna go to Myasora so that way we can fight. Hey. Yes, I'd love to fight you. We'll head to Myasora so that way we can fight both Tritachyon and pirates. But in this case, we'll fight you guys. Would absolutely love to get your Atlas. And then as far as the rest of your fleet goes, you have garbage. You have absolute garbage. We won't deploy all. We'll save some supply. We'll just destroy we'll deploy all of our destroyers. No, that doesn't make any sense. If we're saving supply. Whatever. We'll deploy the whole family and full assault it. No kill like overkill. We'll definitely recover more than 59 supply from this fight, so in a way it's worth it. I'm gonna go to the back of the field to see if we can get the combat ships, the freighters to join us. No. Okay, that's fine. We'll absolutely pursue them. We'll take command of the action. Full assault. So the best way to get a ship to slow down is to get it to raise its shields. If we had any long range threats, we could kind of trigger that. But basically, what happens is while you're generating flux, you lose plus 50 top speed. Well, sorry, when you have 0 flux, you get a plus 50 top speed bonus. As soon as you put up your shields, you start generating flux, so you lose that top speed. When you have safety overrides, you get that top speed bonus all the time. 0 flux engine boost, plus 50 top speed. So if you want to catch a ship, the best way to do that is to just shoot at it and hope that it raises its shield so that you can close that distance. I believe that's it. We don't really care about the small freighters. We just want to make sure that the big ones are taken care of. If you can also get it to fire its weapons, so if you launch something like a harpoon or any kind of tracking missile and it has like a Vulcan cannon or a light machine gun and it starts firing at it, or any kind of point defense, that point defense will also generate flux, which will cause the ship to slow down. Conversely, if you're trying to get away from something, you can hold that, you can press X, which will disable all of your weapons, and that way your point defense won't slow you down. Some good combat tips. I think that's everything. Alright, so we'll consider ship recovery. Hopefully we get another Atlas. For the second Atlas, I don't know if I'm willing to spend a story point for it. Hopefully we just get lucky and can recover it. Nope, it's not offered to us anyway, so that's a bit of a shame. Pick through the wreckage here. We'll see if it falls out and is recoverable. It doesn't look like it is. Okay. No, it doesn't look like it is. So let's head over to tile. Because I see we are friendly now. This is coffee. Actually, we'll head to Kazaron. Oh, love to fight you. We'll take this bounty, 140k for a very easy fight. Accept that. And let's take a peek at the military tab. Personally, military tab for ships. Yes. Okay, cool. So we can now buy cruisers from that. So we have enough reputation. Let me go over the post to make sure I hit all my goals. We have a combat ship for each officer. We upgraded our Colossus to an Atlas. I would love to have 2 Atlases. There aren't any. There's a Heron here, which is very interesting. There's also a champion here. We grinded our reputation with the Persan League up to friendly, so check. And then we definitely have enough credits to purchase a cruiser. So I'm gonna go ahead and save the game here. And I'll conclude the stream. Thank you everyone for watching. That was a lot of fun. Again, this VOD will go up on the channel uncut, so feel free to watch it. This will be, I guess, Lost Episode Part 2. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm excited to continue Fit to Fight. I have a lot of lessons to deliver in the future, and I'm just glad to be back so that I can do so. Anyway, other than that, Grumpy out.